The Schizoid Man. Yes, this is an episode of The Prisoner, and I absolutely love this episode. It's a mind bender. It's a twisty, twibbly, twarbly, crazy. Oh, it's just, and like number 6 is so great in this one. Patrick really kills it in this. We're going to talk about it using my space system: story, pacing, artistry, characters, enjoyment. Each category gets a score between 0 and 2. 2 is the best. The story's a 2. So the new number 2, there's a lot of numbers here, so you got to be good at math in this show. So the new number 2 has convinced, or trying to convince, number 6 that he's actually number 12, who is trying to impersonate number 6 in a plot to confuse him and the audience, and get as much confusion going as possible. And it's absolutely great. So 12, the real 12, who is fake, wears white with black outline, which looks really neat, and I'll show you this 2-pack in a minute. And so the real number 6 earlier had this girl that he has a mental link with. They're doing these card games, guess the thing with 3 lines, or it's a cross, or it's a square, it's a triangle, or whatever. She had hit him and his finger got bruised, and you can see that the bruise has moved, so you can see that shows the passage of time. So they're trying to make it seem like it's only been the same day, and he wakes up and it's like, oh, it's just the next day or whatever, but really it's been a long time past. They've conditioned him to be left-handed instead of right-handed. They tried to make him seem like he's not the guy he is, but then he's going to impersonate the guy that he is. I mean, I really hope you've seen this episode before, in this show before, because if you're just going by my explanation, you're probably lost. It all makes perfect sense, and it is so damn cool. And the intricate writing and plot, you have to admire it. Like, it's no question. When they did Prisoner figures, they were quite expensive. They're really exclusive. Like, it wasn't even exclusive. It's like there wasn't that many even made. It's just like, it's not even made to order. It's like they're like, yeah, we made a few hundred, and if it goes, it goes. So out of all of the ones I chose, I had to choose the Schizoid Man. We'll take a look at it, at the 2 figures. Look at that. You got 6 and 12. But which one is which? Wait a minute. They give you the cards. They give you the pistols, they give you the fencing, so you can make them fence each other. The whole point you couldn't figure out which one was real, and they had to prove to themselves. And the real number 6 wasn't even as good at stuff as the fake number 6, which is 12. Anyways, confusing, yes, but amazing. And you know what? It's not confusing when you're watching. The brilliance of this episode, the pacing's a 2 out of 2. I'll get that out of the way. The brilliance of this one is that it's actually not really confusing when you're watching it. I love having the alternate, sort of the negative universe costume, where it's like the reverse colors. I like that a lot. That was kind of neat. It just made it easy to follow. It's really weird. Like, I'm not explaining it very well at all, but it was very easy to follow. The artistry is a 2 out of 2. There's some great. Now I'm watching this off of Tubi, and actually, they've got pretty good quality. It looks like maybe it's a Blu-ray or something. Where is this in Blu-ray? Like, what? Give me the link here, guys. Like, what the hell? Where can I buy this? I don't understand. I'm in Canada. I need region A or 1 or whatever. I'd buy this in 1 second. I'm gonna look for more of these figures because I actually really like these. Hopefully, there's like some discounted ones around somewhere. Anyway, the artistry is great. They're side by side together. There are many shots. Like, a lot of these old shows where there's 2 people, they've done this, of course, in Star Trek. They've done this in like tons of shows. They don't, very rarely they'll show the 2 guys on for maybe 1 shot or 2 shots. They're together quite a lot in this, and you can barely tell. Like, I mean, a trained eye is going to be like seeing, okay, I can see where they've spliced it, right? They can see like the line, but they did it a great way. Like, if I was doing 2 of me, it'd be like the splice would be this line here. So it's and then the camera would be like, you wouldn't see the Batman. The camera would be cut off here, and you'd see this line, and you're like, wow, this is done beautifully. Like, you can, and then there's me here, and then there's me over here, and it's like the way they did it was amazing. So yeah, kudos to that. Of course, everything looks good, music, all that stuff. Characters, 2 out of 2. Obviously, Patrick McGoohan is amazing in this one, playing the dual role. I completely buy him in both roles. It's amazing in this one. This might be my favorite episode. And so it's a 10 out of 10. Obviously, it's a 10. I'm giving it enjoyment of 2. I'm giving it a 10. But I love when they bring the girl in who had the psychic link with them, and then she fakes it, like she fakes it with him, and then she has the psychic link with the other guy because she's seeing the real 6, like the real 6 is seeing the card, so she's seeing it through him, and she fakes it with the real number 6, and then she feels bad about it too, and he's like, well, whatever. And then with number 6 pretending to be number 12 to get off the island, and then the other number 2 does the old trick of saying a name or a place, something that the guy's never been to or doesn't know, the name of his wife who's passed away, and that kind of undoes it. But yeah, great episode. It's a 10 out of 10 big time. I think it's my favorite. Thinking back to the whole show, this might be my favorite. It's one of the reasons why I did grab this one immediately. Like, as soon as I saw this come up, I was like, well, I have to have this. This is like a for sure must have. But anyway, yeah, I love The Prisoner, man. It's awesome. Guys, let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on this one. I remember someone telling me that this is one of the ones that isn't in the must-watch order. Like, there's a few episodes that you don't need to see. Like, half of them are like, not filler, but like, well, I guess filler. They're just filler episodes. I think this was one of them, but shit, if this is one of the filler, like, I mean, like, this filler episode is better than the entire series of like most shows. I'll take the filler episodes of The Prisoner versus like all of anything on Disney, maybe except for X-Men 97. Even that, maybe. Anyways, love this show. It's great. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. Check out the playlist and subscribe to the channel. Thanks. Be seeing you.